Hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial about how to shape your character. In this video I assume that you are already um, made, well, you watched the previous tutorial. If you don't, so please go there and come back here. uh, well, for this tutorial we gotta check how to do the texturing of the model, because if you go there in what oh, oh because if you go there and if watch, there's nothing to this a blank character and it has nothing of shading. Well, let me check why this happened, because I set up, well, offline I set up the model, so so it's completely blank. But in this tutorial uh, we gotta show how to texture it. So if you want, you for the materials you can select this and copy paste to absolutely everything here. As you see, it has the same principle with DF and this thing, but it acts different. For example, we gotta start with the main text. Well, with the skin. With Shift A, you select the texture, multiply image. This is very useful. So we gotta here and check say in the model resource include folder. You has a lot of textures, so we gotta focus on the head. But right, body. We gotta select the Albedo and ramp, roughness, thickness, and transmission. We gotta explain all of them step by step. For example, we has the albedo texture. If we select it, you can do, well, you can give the color of the model, so it doesn't have an more explanation. It gives the base color to the model, so connect it in the base color node. There is it, and you have the first texture. It appears in every single, so don't forget to connect the albedo texture in the base color. For this we have the normal map, or NRM, and this texture is for give the shape of the model in case the model isn't good as you may want. The NRM, it gives the shape. All right, if you notice it, for example, the bra right here, if you notice it, the bra, it looks like very flat, but if we use the normal map, the thing change and it looks more detailed, no? Isn't it? Alright, so this the this the this the normal map texture, and the another one is the roughness texture, and this texture gives the is some way to regulate the metallicity, the specular, and that stuff. Is kinda a midpoint between these two. And for connect it, we change to non-color. Don't forget to change to non-color the color space to all the textures, because it always says sRGB, but if we check it, the bra doesn't look as you may want, so connect it with non-color and it looks better, right? And you may say, but I don't want to that my character look like this. I want to change the skin color. Alright, so we shift A, select color, and go to mix color, and there's it, but it doesn't look good as I want. So select multiply and change to the hex gamma that you want. For example, mine is this the one I will use. And this is one tip for me, but if you want to be a little more uh, more more lighter, you go to hue saturation value and select it at 1.2, and there's it. I mean, for this, from this we gotta go to the transmission texture and do the same procedure. Select multiply and give it a red. This will give the red spots. I mean, for more, select the in shader, select the translucent BSDF and connect it with the normal map texture. Yes, there is it. And again, add shader, and there is it. There is the character with the red spots, but it looks a little weird. I mean, well, I think for this we gotta select the thickness for more translucity or less, and with shader we gotta select the mix shader and the mix shader we connect it in the lower, and with the thickness there is it. And all done. There's a little more effective result. So you may repeat the same process with all textures, but for here we gotta use the hair and go to the same. No, yes. Yelp, business, and transmission. The diesel is for the enemy's ink, but for this we're gonna not use it, right? So as I said, do the exactly same procedure. I'll be in base color, NRM in normal map, select it with non-color, and connect it. The metallicity is called like this, MTL, and it changes how much metallic you want to have something. I mean, and connect it in metallic for obvious reasons, and the roughness from here, roughness, the tier, and we're gonna put this for a little. And now we gotta present the Teamcolor texture. Just give me a little. The Teamcolor texture, also known as TCL, change the color of some things. Alright, so from this we gotta select the mix color, the mix node, and only mix node. Don't do it on multiply because it will not work. And with this, select non-color and select within the color that you might want. For example, we gotta use this. Yeah, copy this for the future. And you get exactly the same process of the translucency, mix, multiply, translucent color, well, fuck, normal add shader, let's see. There's a little problem. We gotta check make shader. Thickness and this white. I think it looks better. Yeah, there's it. And as I said, repeat exactly the same procediment to the characters. I forgot. We select it. For the eyes, we gotta select multiple textures again. Go there, and if you look at, there's the ace texture. So select one that you would want, and for the example, we gotta use this. Alright, so selecting normal map. First, but how we could make this to move to the camera, because it doesn't look so good. For this, we gotta select the vector and tap mapping. The mapping. So there's it, vector, and from this is texture coordinate in UV. Right. Or another way is using the preference add-ons. And select the node wrangler. The node wrangler will be very useful. I use it every time. So select it, and with Control T, you gotta use the exactly same nodes, but well, as you would prefer. Right. For this, take the location node and multiply with vector math. Right, there's it. And select the normal. Not normal map, just normal. Fuck. The normal. This. But if you check this, it doesn't. Nothing happens. Select this and change to 0.3 and try again. Now it's working. Alright, so we gotta put here. I just delete. I personally don't use the transmission textures from the hair, but if you want to do it, then do it. Alright, so as I said, do the exactly same procediment to all the textures. Alright, so after some more clean results, we could start the last phase. I mean, for this I use this has not the harness. Alright, so the harness has a little problem. This part is supposed to be clipped, but it's not. How we could change it? So go to the settings in the material and select alpha clip, and then select the opa texture that there's in the textures. There is it, and connect it to the alpha. With this, you will now see a change of this, so I recommend it. But this looks a little bit bad, so I prefer to, instead of liner, use cubic, and this has more clean results. Select this, copy, and select all, delete, and I think there is it. And do exactly the same thing for this. Select the open and connect it in the alpha. Alright, so there is it. But if you notice it, there's a little problem here. Alright, so the A light looks a little weird thanks to the transmission process. So we could fix it adding one material, and in edit mode with double order, hide it, and we'll select every part of the A light, and with Ctrl L you will select the entire A light. So select this, check on async, and go to a new material. Alright, so select a new material, set this, select all of the base settings, and we'll just do a little changes because this is the same thing but no more. Here is gone, but it looks a little off, this light. So this because I edited a little the texture. It's a custom texture that I made, but just delete it for the A light, and delete this also, and yep, there's it. And there you go. There's all what the character needs. So if you want to save this like is in this moment, or you can go to the render settings and change from Eevee to cycles. Cycles is a more quality setting engine, but it consumes a lot of system. This, and you will say why I was hiding this plane, and why it showed a shadow. How we could make this? Well, go here in the object settings, and in visibility select the shadow catcher. The shadow catcher will only show the shadow. Wow, that's an incredible thing, don't I? Is it not? And this another tip from me, but if you notice that this doesn't match to my other projects, it looks a little less with not so much constraint. It doesn't look like mine project. So go to color management and change from filmic to standard. It will change for my type of rendering. But if you want to keep with filmic, just change it, and there you go. I think for this part of the tutorial we concluded, so expect for the last part where we will check the experimentals, and that's all. Good night.